I will conquer my opponent. Defeat will not be in my creed. I will believe where others have doubted. I will always uphold the prestige, honor, and respect of my team. I have trained my mind and my body will follow. Who am I?
I'm a champion.
I will acknowledge the fact that my opponent does not expect me to win, but I will never surrender. Weakness will not be in my heart. I will arrive at the cutting edge of battle and win by any means at my disposal. I accept the fact that my team expects me to move faster and fight harder than our opponent. Never shall I fail my teammates. I will always keep myself mentally alert, physically strong, and morally straight. And I will shoulder more than my share of the task, whatever it may be, 100%.
He's got a Satan. He's to the 50. He's going to take it to the house. There's no flag. He's to the 10, the 5. Touchdown. High five, everybody. Brian Edwards. Touchdown. Conway.
Who am I?
I'm a champion.
My opponent may not fear me, but he will respect me. And if he does not, I will make him respect me with all that I have to give. Who am I?
I'm a champion.
It's our time, not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. None will say I've not given all I have to give, and none will take my glory. Who am I?
I'm a champion.
History will remember me. No one will deny me. No one will define me. No one will tell me who and what I am and what I can't be. Who am I?
I'm a champion.
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 It's our time, not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. None will say I've not given all I have to give, and none will take my glory. Who am I?
I'm a champion.
Welcome everybody to the backyard. And it's the city championship tonight as the Conway Middle School Tigers take on the Whittemore Park Middle School Tigers. The Tigers, that's going to be tough tonight, Will Smith. We got Tigers and Tigers, so we're going to have to go Whittemore Park and Conway Middle. Conway Middle coming in with the green jerseys, white pants, and Whittemore Park with the all white.
Yeah, I will say this. I do think the Tigers are going to win tonight. I don't know if it's a dynamite drop in or not. But.
Yeah, we're not going to lose tonight. A lot of good players on these teams, and we'll let you know. Who's your pick to click for Conway Middle?
I think you have to go with number 9 here, Zaire Williams. He is also related to the running back there at the varsity level. He's been a little injured though, so praying for a fast recovery there. We need him out there.
Yeah, need Jacob.
And he's been a special one for Conway as he's made a lot of plays for them.
Onside kick! What a kick by Banks! Wow.
New pick to click, Banks Wood.
Banks Wood with the onside kick, and I do believe that the Tigers might have got it, but right now the preliminary indication is Whittemore Park recovered by Michael DeCedro. Let's see. They're talking about it. I mean, that's a pretty big play to start the game. And hey, it is Conway Middle's ball. And Banks Wood, one of the captains tonight, gets a onside kick, and the Conway Middle School team is rock and roll.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you want to open up a game there. You got your kicker there again, special teams, special players, and special plays right there. So that'll get things going there for Conway Middle in the right direction.
Well, I'm looking at Jamon Galmore for Whittemore Park. He's the team's top scorer, has the most touchdowns on the team. He's just a hard worker talking to those coaches. And this is one of those fun games that, in 5 years, 4 years, maybe 3 years, and if you're Jacob Johnson, 1 year, you go from this game to a varsity game.
Yeah, no, for sure. And honestly, you go and you watch him. I can't imagine him playing in this game last year.
Yeah.
He had been a force to be reckoned with. I don't know who was going to tackle him, but whoever it was definitely manned up.
Yeah, no doubt. Diesel Smith will start out at quarterback, and it looks like first play, got the first flag. And that's what you'll see a lot in these games. A lot of penalties. These kids are young. You got 7th and 8th graders. They just don't know the football knowledge just yet.
Yeah, no, it comes with time. And as you see, you have guys that go up there and they can play as a freshman in the varsity level. Those are special players. It doesn't happen very often. I think the last guy I remember really doing that is John A. Martin and Brian Edwards. So it definitely takes a special player to be able to adjust to that speed of the game.
Also watch for Jackson Croy. He's One of those thumpers out there as a defensive back. First down and 10, shotgun formation for Smith. Smith throws it out. Complete to DJ Hemingway. Actually, incomplete to DJ Hemingway. I thought he had that. I ran a little bit before he caught it.
Yeah, I think it was all the game plan. I mean, that was play 3 there. They just want to keep it more on the toes there and watch this. You're going to do a little stop and go, hitting deep, and there you go.
So 2nd down and 5. And Will, this is one of those games. It's the city championship. There's a lot of bragging rights for these two schools.
Yeah, it also has a lot of implications. We heard earlier on the bowl seating of all the middle school teams around here, and I think that's really cool that they're allowing them to do something like that and gives them more to play for, just besides the city championship, maybe a county championship.
2nd down 5. Like you said, Diesel Smith is quarterback, pretty good baseball player also. Handoff, big run, bounces off. Zaire Williams, you talked about him in pregame, and he runs it just like Jacob Johnson.
Yeah. I'd like to see that Thanksgiving football game in the backyard. I'm sure it's head-to-head and head-butting each other, and nobody's going down more like a rugby.
First down run for Williams.
He's got the build like Jacob too. I mean, he wasn't scared of contact there. He kind of went right at him and lowered the shoulder. So definitely something to watch for in years to come.
A lot of those players are wearing the pink for the Breast Cancer Awareness Month here in October. We'll talk about a lot of things tonight. We've got a lot of things going on downtown Conway. Motion, a little jet sweep to number 1. He gets to the corner outside. He might be gone. He's to the 2015 out of bounds. Nice run. Don't have him on our roster. But nice run and ball control with that young man.
Yeah, no, good. He saw he wanted to cut in and kind of made the decision right there, and that's what it's all about, is split-second decisions and being able to make those adjustments. He obviously wanted to cut in, but he knew he'd get it outside with that speed he's got. So great job by him there, and just keep on pressing forward.
Yeah, that's what I like. I like to see kids get north to south. A lot of them run, I call it rec ball running backs, where they just run straight to the sideline and try to cut it up.
East to west?
Yeah, east to west. But I like north-south running backs, so they go straight up. Now, we are going right to left here for you tonight, if that's what you're thinking about there. Well, we're another handoff to Williams, and he might be their go-to guy tonight because they're having trouble tackling him. Finally, it's brought down at the 15-yard line, and the tackle made by number 60 for Whittemore Park.
Yeah, as you can see too, it's not that they're struggling getting to him; they're struggling getting him to the ground. I mean, he's just a physical athlete, and again, he's just a little bit more mature than some of those guys over there on the other side. So it'd be fun to watch and see how many yards he picks up tonight.
Actually, that was Aiden Davis on the tackle. 4 wide receivers set for the Tigers with Zaire Williams standing behind. Diesel just takes off, and a big 74, Sean Wilson, and he kind of just jumped out on the page at me right there. That is a big young man. Wow. Yeah, he might can play on Friday nights.
Yeah, for sure. He reminds me of a young Tonka Hemingway in this football game here.
First down.
Man, that might be one of our picks.
Yeah, he might be able to play next year too.
So a nice tackle and run by Diesel Smith. You know, a lot of these kids play a lot of sports. They kind of fine-tune them the older they get. But I had a lot of these kids at elementary school. I remember Diesel being a kindergarten kid. That's how long that's been. Hand up to Zaire, right up the middle, and met by Aiden Davis. Davis is very active on the defensive front now. Got his hand bandaged up. Tough kid.
Yeah, I will say Aiden didn't go in there scared of Zaire there. He was ready to match his energy there and lower the shoulder as well. So again, something positive. These guys are both funneling into Conway High School, so it's definitely looking for a bright future here coming up soon.
Whittemore Park just brought in Brody Edenfield. And you look at Brody Edenfield, then you jump in number 74. I mean, that's a tough way to get to the end zone.
Yeah, and then
third down and goal.
Then you put on the same team as Zaire and the rest of these athletes we got here in Diesel, and now you got your Conway High School football team.
It looked like Coach Keith Archie-Benton has been watching a little bit of TV. He ran all the way down to the 5-yard line to get the officials' attention. That's the fastest I've ever seen him run.
Yeah, no, he's a very animated guy. He loves what he does, and he does that in everything he does. So played with Keith Autry and grew up with Keith Autry, so it's a pleasure knowing him and knowing how passionate he is for not only the sport but these kids. He really cares about the kids, and he's trying to discipline them and show them the right way to go about it, not on the field but off the field as well.
Well, let's take a short break while they talk about everything. You're listening to Conway Tigers right here on Rivertown Sports Media.
Just like the Conway Tigers, you deserve to hear every call, every cheer, and every moment that matters. At Strand Hearing Care, we believe hearing well means living well. Our team provides personalized hearing tests, the latest technology in hearing aids, and ongoing care to keep you connected to the game of life. With convenient locations in
And we're back with the big package in there for Conway Middle. Zaire Williams. I'm going to hand out the big number 50. Ahmad Hemingway, one of the captains tonight. Also Jackson Birdie, Banks Wood, and DJ Hemingway are the captains for Conway Middle.
Yeah, you're sitting there talking about number 74 there. He's clogging up the A gap and B gap at the same time there. That play didn't really stand a chance there, so credit to that D-line there, really shutting down and being able to recognize where the ball is.
Colton Jones with the carry there. Brings up 3rd and goal here for Conway.
So 3rd down and goal, Corey Jones on the carry. This is Zaire Williams looking for the end zone, and I think he got it. Touchdown. High five, everybody. The Conway Middle School Tigers are on the board, and that makes it 6-0. And this is a very rare situation, Will, in middle school football. The Conway Middle School Tigers have a kicker, Banks Wood. Started out young, only in 8th grade, and that's what you got to have. You got to be able to bring these kickers up. You can't just find them in the 10th, 11th grade.
Yeah, that's for sure. But that also is a testimony to the varsity kicker there, Brantley Hall. Obviously, he's rubbing off on people and showing people that, hey, it is cool to be a kicker. So,
high snap.
Nice to do.
Banks Wood, wow. Makes an adjustment. Talk about that, Will. You were a kicker?
Yeah, no, that's tough to do there, especially when you know come off the edge. But again, he kept his nose in there. He saw his holder stuck with him, and he was able to kick it right through there. I mean, that was a big league kick there, especially by an 8th grader. I mean, he was 3/4 up to the field goal post there, so that's impressive.
Yeah, that was a bomb.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. Credit where credit's due. And that drive started with an onside kick from Banks Wood, and he ends it with a field extra point.
Yeah, no, it was very impressive, and that's honestly a weird way to say it because he's an 8th grader, but it's very versatile with him be able to have the onside kick there and also be able to have that power in the leg.
Well, now we're going to see the offense, hopefully, of the Whittemore Park Tigers. And, we talked about some of their players, and, we saw their defensive players. Offensively, I think one of their best players is out tonight. And so, we have to see who's going to step up for Whittemore Park. Right now, it looks like Aiden Brockington is standing at his own 20, along with Kaheem Allen. They're trying to run this thing back.
It's weird to see, though, they're still leaving that gap right there in the middle, so I wouldn't be shocked if he runs it back there.
Well, you got Big 74 standing at the 38.
Yeah, you don't want to hit it too far.
No, you don't want to hit it too far if you're going to do that. Do it again. And this time, Whittemore Park gets it. Recovered by Michael DeStindro. Now, if I'm saying some of these names wrong, I don't need the parents to get on there. I just got the rosters this morning. So we're going to do the best we can here at Conway Tiger Radio Network.
Yeah, and back-to-back onside kicks there. It really shows the confidence he thought he had right there in his defense here at Conway Middle. But again, if you're Whittemore Park, you got to take that and you got a short field. Let's take advantage of it here. So it'd be a fun little drive to watch.
And captains for Whittemore Park will be Jamon Galmore, Dalen Hunter, Aiden Davis, and Colton Carter. Carter looks like he's your center. So 1st down and 10 for Whittemore Park. They have motion, handoff to Jamon Galmore. Galmore's trying to get to the outside. He does a little bit, knocked out of bounds. About a 5-yard gain and gets into Conway Middle territory for about a 2nd down and 4. Nice run by Galmore.
Yeah, no, it's really nice. He shows off the speed there. You got Zaire there with the power there. So again, when they all funnel into Conway High School, it's be interesting to see where everybody pans out and what position they play. And again, you can have many options. You can have a power package and you can have a speed package. So definitely good to be versatile here.
Yeah, and I see Big 74 at that left guard position. I'd probably run behind him a lot tonight to that left side. This time Gallimore takes it to the right, has a big hole, gets to the outside, missed tackle to the 40. 35, knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line by Kason Adams. Actually, that was Diesel on the tackle, but a big run right there by Jamon Gallimore.
Yeah, very athletic, very quick, and you saw he hit his hole that he had there, and he also bumped it out to the outside there, so it's very impressive with that big at such a young age. And honestly, as you talk too, that line making that big hole for him, I think I saw him up here.
So 3:13 to go in this first quarter, brought to you by Grand Golf Cars. This is an unusual situation. We normally don't broadcast the B10 games, but state championship or city championship. Number 5, that's Brockington. Gets to the outside. Coming back.
Inside the 30, but there is a flag on the play.
And that's what just kind of kills drives at this level.
And honestly, at any level, you watch football on a Saturday and you got the Gamecocks driving down the field, and then next thing you know, they got a hold or a pass interference here or there, and then you're looking at 3rd and 35. So the most you can minimize by hurting yourself, the better it'll be.
Yeah, we're going to definitely try to get everybody's name mentioned on the broadcast that we have. I know moms and dads would like to hear their kid's name. So the flag, they're still talking about it. We might have to call Steve Hall up and let him understand who we got out here, number 74, Sean Wilson. That is a man out there.
I tell you, all the teachers know who he is at school.
Yeah,
he walks through the doors, they know who he is.
So let's try it again. First down and 14, Conway middle territory. And hand it off again and nowhere to go. And Williams missed the tackle. I'll tell you what, Gallimore's, he's got some speed, but he's got at some point he's got to cut it up what I was talking about earlier. If he cuts it up, he gets 5-6 more yards.
Yeah, and that comes with age and time being in that position. He's just playing for L. Cole Smith at the rec league, being faster than everybody. So it comes with age, and he'll realize that. And once he does, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with as well.
Yeah, good-looking kid out there playing running back. So quarterback for Whittemore Park is Cameron Smalls. Smalls, an 8th grader. Nowhere to go. And the Kelly middle off defensive line just shot through there. Big tackle in there by Zaire Williams and a host of Kelly Middle School players. Too late to go, and it's 3rd down. And I'd like to see him put the ball up and just test his defensive backs.
Yeah, and I'm watching Cameron in the warm-ups there. He's definitely got the arm to do it. And I think he trusts his receivers a lot. They look pretty smooth out there in warm-ups and really crisp. So I think you're going to see it right here and see what happens.
There's also parents' night here at the backyard. Another handoff to the left. That's Donald Hunter. Hunter's still fighting and stepped out of bounds there at the 30. Again, it's going to be 4th down and it's about 6. I'm going to say you go for it. If they were to make a 45-yard field goal, 47-yard field goal, then we got different levels now. Well, thanks for joining us here on the Conway Tiger Radio Network, Rivertown Sports Media. Whittemore Park Middle School taking on Conway Middle for the city championship. And as Will said, just for some seating opportunities here at the Ward County School District.
Yeah, and this game's always the best too, because you get the most fans. I mean, this is probably the most fans they play in front of all year on both sides. So
that's right. And it's like there's going to be a timeout by Coach Benton. He's been very active on the sideline.
Timeout taken here by
he's going to be
Coach Benton.
Very passionate person.
First quarter here, a minute 35 to
How he was
go.
raised and how he competed to it. He was always ready for whatever came his way, and he celebrated. And he did everything he had to do. He worked hard in practice. So, but again, he looks out for his kids and makes sure that they're better people off the field than they are on the field. So, big testimony to him.
Let's take a short
Hey,
break.
it's Tony Zach with Mr. Sparky, Conway's on-time electrician. We've been proudly servicing our community for the last 15 years, and we're available 24/7 for your electrical needs. We show up on time and ready to work, so no job is too big or small. Call us at 843-213-6610 or book online at MrSparkyGS.com. Mr. Sparky, we'll be right over. Go Tigers!
Welcome back to the backyard. Conway Middle leading 7-0. Beautiful night for football. A little breeze, not hot. This is what it's about here in October. The city of Halloween. 4th down. Trying to get the Whitmore Park to jump, and I think that Whitmore Park might have jumped before Galmore may try to trick him to move, and it doesn't work. And they're going to back up 5 yards to make it 4th down and 11. Coach Alexander over there for Whitmore Park's doing a good job with those kids, and that's what you want. You gotta have Coach Autry, Coach Keith, as they call him, and Coach over there. Everybody's got to be on the same page.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the only way that we need to get better as a whole. And he does a great job over there. You see his kids; they're very disciplined as well. So.
Come on, Conway and Nick fans, let's hear it for this defense. It's 4th and long.
You can just tell.
Heard a lot of good things.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things, and you can tell how disciplined the kids are.
4th down 11. Here we go. Rolling the pass. Has a man open. Incomplete. Intended for Riley Anderson. And Conway Middle is going to take over 1st down and 10. And, we talk about the football teams, Will, but you also got cheerleaders. And the cheerleaders work just as hard as these football players.
Yeah, no, for sure. I remember when Mary was coming up through that, my sister, and they had to practice just as much as we did when we were playing football. So, and again with them, they also have a competition team. I know some of those girls are playing on the JV level for that as well. So, again, working hard and just trying to do better every day.
1st down 10 for the Conway Middle School team. I want to say Tigers so bad I can't stand it. Smith and Williams in the backfield. Keith Autry's kind of running I'm not saying a pro-style offense, but they're kind of checking me. They're not just running the play, they're checking what covers they're in. Low snap, picked up, handoff, and that's to Cade Moore. And there's a flag on the play, jet sweep.
Made something out of nothing, but there is a flag on the play.
To me, the longer you stand, or not stand, but get into a position as a lineman, it's like, let's try to run a play.
Yeah, you get a little answer, especially number 74 standing in front of you.
Yeah.
You want to get the first lick on him before he gets to you.
Yeah, I think he might be bigger than Taco was back in the day.
He's a close call, that's for sure.
He's definitely one of those guys that you check birth certificate.
Yeah.
Because we were talking, they checked it everywhere we went. And now he's playing for the Raiders. So there you go. That's why I hope somebody gets to this guy and talks to him and, hey, listen, you got a future. And I know Miss Livingston, the principal at Whitmore Park Middle School, if you don't have the grades, you're not playing. She don't care who you are. That's what it's a tight ship she runs, and that's why Whitmore Park is the top school in the area, besides Conway Middle. Both of them are tied for 1st. Little jet sweep. That's the number 1 and nowhere to go. And again, they're trying to run to the sideline, brought down by number 80.
Set up 2nd and long here for Conway.
It hadn't wrapped up, Will. That's Brandon Austin. Austin's one of their top defenders.
Yeah, and obviously you can see their Coach Alexander on the other side. Definitely watch film. They're talking about securing the outside, and they've done a great job of it so far. So, again, take the cap to Coach Alexander and his players there on the defense, really being able to seal the outside there.
Conway Middle 7, Whitmore Park 0. 4 wide receivers for Whitmore Park. Clock's at 26. Gonna fake it. This time Diesel's gonna run. Spins out of the tackle. Still on his feet. He might have some room. He's to the 40. Brought down at the 32-yard line by Jamon Galmore. Diesel Smith spins out of a couple of tackles, and the biggest play so far of the night.
Yeah, I was about to refer back to what we said on Friday nights. The kitchen's closed and the oven's hot. And he spun right out of the oven and said, "Yeah, it is, boys, but I'm all right."
Yeah, and again, 50 was spun out of that tackle. Aiden Davis almost had him. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. But hey, we got a good one here at the backyard. It's Conway Middle 7, Whitmore Park nothing. You listen to the Tigers on 100.3, the team.
Greatness is measured in the mornings you wake up ready to move, in the moments you choose motion over stillness, in every single time you refuse to sit this one out. That's why CMC Orthopedics has 5 locations across the county and sees walk-in patients every day. It's why the Chanticleers trust us with their dreams as the premier orthopedic provider of CCU athletics. Greatness keeps moving, and CMC Orthopedics keeps you there.
You've been listening.
Like the Conway Tigers, People's Underwriters is proud to celebrate tradition. At the corner of 4th Avenue and Main Street in downtown Conway, People's Underwriters has long been a supporter of the academic and athletic pursuits of Conway Tigers. For nearly 60 years, we've been your local independent insurance agent. For your auto and home, boat and motorcycle or business insurance needs, consider People's Underwriters. Call or come by 248-5746. People's Underwriters, the People's Insurance Agency.
Now back to Conway Tigers football on 100.3 The Game.
First play of the second quarter brought to you by Conway National Bank. Again, it's got to be a thrill for these guys. Like I said, with all these people around, a lot of excitement. And I've seen the backyard not as full as this on a Friday night.
Yeah, no, and that's what it needs. Maybe get people out here and let them have fun and enjoy some football, and maybe they come out there on a Friday night.
There's Diesel Smith again for a 6-yard gain.
Diesel Smith with
Diesel
the
got
take
it off, and I guess he's reading that offense pretty well.
Yeah, no, he is, and that's the offense that they're running there, a bunch of reads, and that goes back to the coaching staff there at Conway Middle being able to trust their players to do that. It's not easy to sit there and read a guy coming at you and thinking that he wants to lay you out. So, good read by him and not giving that ball up.
Second down and 6. I'll say 4. No play clock tonight.
When is there everyone?
That's the truth. Good money spent on Conway Sports and Fitness Center. There goes Isaiah Williams, grabbed around the neck and brought down, it's like by Dalen Hunter.
Number 9, Zaire Williams, up the middle for
great job by Dalen there, being able to seal up that hole there and kind of get an arm on him and bring him down on the ground or slow him down a little bit, let his teammates get there, and that's just good team defense there.
There's a lot of kids on the field on both teams that just look the part. They look like, they're big guys. I'm not talking about 74 or 55, but even the skill players, they look the part.
They didn't look like number 61 there on the Conway Middle School football team?
No comment on that. That was a little dude back there about 10 years ago. First down 10 at the 25. Conway Middle up 7-0. Hand off to Williams. Cuts through. And this tackle, bouncing off several tackles. Big 74 jumps on there. First time we called Mason Livingston's name as a tackle. But also look at the hustle of Sean Wilson. He's 10 yards down the field, 15 yards down the field.
Yeah, no, it's very impressive there, especially doing a read the offense and make his way back there. Definitely shows he's got some foot speed too with that build he's got there.
So, just joining us, Conway Middle, first drive. They actually kick off that onside kick. And then it was the Zaire Williams show. We have 4 wide receivers right now. Brody Derrick on the far side. There's another jet sweep. Cuts it up to the 5, down to the 3, gets to the 2. Looks like it's Caden Moore, the 8th grader.
Second and goal for Conway.
Yeah, he was definitely running with his eyes up there. He saw the hole, he tried to put it up there and kind of got sealed off too late. But the great run by him and not just running straight to the sideline.
Yeah, he's one of the slot receivers that can take it to the distance. He's sneaky fast, and he's very exciting when he gets the ball in his hands.
Yeah, no, it's fun to watch him. It's easy to identify, too, with all the pink going on. It's a lot easier to tell who's Conway and who's Whitmore Park.
That's right. Great snap to Williams. Williams cuts it up. Touchdown, Conway Middle.
Who else but Zaire Williams who gets in the end zone for
13
another Conway touchdown.
Yeah, Conway's going to have their way. Their confidence and kind of keep a little more off balance. And it's be good to see the adjustments they make coming up in this next drive and see if they can make any there to stop that read and those options that Conway Middle has.
Extra point attempt by Banks Wood from 31. Snap, hold, kicks up, and it is off the crossbar. No good. It's the first one he's missed all year.
Yeah, he's been very good. And as you can tell too, he's younger, but he doesn't sound off his foot when he hits the ball. It's not. He's not kicking it with his toe there. He's getting it where he needs to get it, and he's getting good rotation on that.
And he's got to get his head up. I mean, that happens. You got to snap, kick, and hold. Like, a lot of stuff happened on the extra point.
Again, all 8th grade students.
He's got kickoffs. He's 8th grade. He's young. And that's the thing with the kicker. You know it more than anybody. Like, you got to be cocky. I mean, even when you miss, I meant to miss. You know, whatever. I mean, you got to be cocky.
Not for sure. And as you can see there, Coach Benton there. Grabbing his kicker Banks and kind of giving him some words of encouragement there.
Well, Banks is fiery now. We know Banks pretty good. He's fiery.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna take. I mean, he gets upset. He might kick this ball through the dang end zone if they let him fire one out.
Yeah, the old church nursery. You hit him with a little rubber ball, and kid's ready to go.
Yeah, that's a fiery young man. So it's been all Conway Middle so far. Whitmore Park is showing some flashes. Just hadn't had the ball enough.
Yeah, no, and Conway's doing a great job of running the clock down there and keeping the ball out of their hands. You know, it's an explosive offense that Whitmore has there. I came to a game earlier in the season, they scored 55 points. So Whitmore is definitely dangerous, and I think Coach Benton and the Conway Middle School team understands that.
So deep for Whitmore Park is Javon Galmore. Also, Dalen Hunter, 2 studs on that team. Coming in a nice short kick. Clean balls hit the ground. That could be trouble, and Conway Middle might get that too.
Yeah, getting another quick kick by Banks, and when he placed it there, a little chip shot in. So
it looks like Conway Middle, or Conway Whitmore Park got the ball. Amir Jackson with the recovery.
The Conway Whitmore Park football team.
Hey, that's what we're saying. We're all together.
That would be fun to combine both teams there and see what kind of damage we do around the county.
Well, see, that's what we did back in the day. You had one team. I'm not saying have one team, but I'd like to see, these guys playing. You wouldn't have Ainer beating Conway.
Yeah, you also you let them play together for a lot longer too, and that's what formed the team. So it would be interesting.
And they only have one team in baseball. It's not like crazy. Hand off to Galmore, trying to get up the side, cuts up, nice move, still on his feet, gets into Conway Middle territory. About an 8-yard gain, nice run by Galmore.
Number 50, Jones.
Saw the field well there.
It's into Conway territory.
But he's slippery, I guess. He's been pulled up before the game, and he's got a little slick stuff on him.
Yeah, he's the one. He took the most touchdowns all season for Whitmore Park. I'd like to get Miss Treadwell or Miss Livingston, principals, of respective schools, to come up here and talk about their school. A lot of good things happening at Whitmore Park Middle School and Conway Middle School. Hand off to Hunter. Hunter cuts it up. Fumble! Looks like Conway Middle has it. Nice run by Hunter, but the ball got knocked out. And that's going to be first down and 10 for Conway. And Whitmore Park, that's been their bugaboo there, the fumbles.
First and 10 for the Tigers from their own 41-yard line.
It's a great play there, and I think they'll come back to that play too, the reverse. I think they kind of had Conway Middle in a blender there. So great run, and again, you got to build off of it, and it's not every other big stop here for the half.
Yeah, not the bad thing, but we always talk about stealing possessions, and Conway Middle will get the second half kickoff, even though they got their onside kick early.
Yeah, no, they could take this game a little out of hand here.
They could run this clock. The jet sweep down to the 46-yard line.
Number 1, Logan McClellan takes it.
Logan McClellan
45-yard line.
takes it all the way up to the 45.
Football parents of 8th graders.
On both sides,
Please go
everybody
ahead and
fire
make your
going off
way
both sides.
down to the field as well
You got
at
both
this
coaches
time.
wanting to win really badly. You got both
Eighth
teams
grade
wanting to win really badly. So again, it's good competitive football here in the city of Conway.
And we'll have all our 8th grade parents recognized for both schools tonight. 79 and 1. These are directing traffic. You know, it's like Professor Benton's call timeout.
2:49 to go here.
Let's take one with and listen to the Tigers. Every time
Conway
sports
Tigers
meeting.
lead 13-0.
Greatness is measured in the mornings you wake up ready to move, in the moments you choose motion over stillness, in every single time you refuse to sit this one out. That's why CMC Orthopedics has 5 locations across the county and sees walk-in patients every day. It's why the Chanticleers trust us with their dreams as the premier orthopedic provider of CCU athletics. Greatness keeps moving, and CMC Orthopedics keeps you there.
Graham Golf Cart, situated in the heart of the Grand Strand, has been a prominent player in the Myrtle Beach, South Carolina area since the early 1980s. The company specializes in selling and servicing new and reconditioned Easy-Go golf carts. Known for offering the widest selection of custom golf carts in the region, they also provide a complete line of custom-made accessories to personalize your golf cart. Additionally, Graham Golf Cars operates a full service center that caters to all golf car repair needs, ensuring that customers have access to reliable maintenance and repair services. Visit them at one of 5 locations. Graham Golf Cars, the walking man's best friend.
For Conway, first down.
Well, welcome back to Tiger Football. Big play there by Diesel.
Yeah, no, great pass there, and great job by the receiver and running his route there and staying open and being able to get some yards after the catch there too. Had a lot of Whitmore Park defenders there with him. It's a
Graham
great play
Golf
there
Cars has been a
great toss-
prominent player
tossing
in the
the rock and catching the rock, so very impressive.
The first pass completion of the night. All the way he rolled out left and just flicked it. Didn't try to do too much with it.
Take what they give you.
Low snap. He's going to throw it deep. Has the man wide open. What a throw and catch! Wow. And Logan makes the play. Wow.
Yeah, no, and hit him in stride there after the bad snap too, being able to hold that composure and still roll out and hit his man right there in stride. I mean, nobody was on him, but I think even if they were on him, I think he put that ball in the perfect spot. So that's pretty impressive there by Diesel.
Very impressive by Diesel and making a catch. Logan McClendon. Touchdown. Conway Middle. Banks Wood attempt the extra point. Low snap. Wood kicks it. And it is good. And he always goes the last kick. That's it. He flushed it, and now he made his last.
That first step was with confidence, and he has no doubt in his mind he was going to hit that right through that block right there. So it's very impressive by that young man being able to wash it and get the job done there.
Let's take a short break.
Conway National Bank has been in the community for over 100 years and understands the importance of convenience and customer care. From offering the latest technology in online and mobile banking to the personalized service given at each of our 15 local offices, CNB is focused on serving you wherever you are. Conway National Bank, community banking at its best. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Now back to Conway Tigers football on 100.3 The Game.
Will, what did you see with that play there with Diesel?
Just good composure to be able to take the low snap and make the adjustment and keep his eyes up and know he had plenty of time. I think it's a lot of credit there to the offensive line as well, giving that much time. And then again, just rolling out and seeing his man wide open there. Like I said before, I don't think it would have mattered if there was a Whitmore Park player on.
But this is an impressive catch by Logan. Short kick. Not, almost perfect, but goes out of bounds. And Whitmore Park's got great field position.
Resulting in a flag.
Starting at their own 45-yard line. And a play here, play there, Whitmore Park is game's a lot closer.
No, for sure. And again, you score here, and you get a big stop right there at the half. I think you're still in the ball game, and I know that's what Coach Alexander's telling his players over there on that side.
So 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Of course, halftime. We're going to have the parents walking out.
thought you were going to say we're going to get some coffee up here or something.
Well, I don't think we're in Miami anymore. No. I mean, come on, man. We might get some Circle K Polar Pops.
Yeah. You're good for something, man. Put that Cuban coffee in the truck and live it for days.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Man, looks like there's a little confusion. Wilmore Park, and they're going to have to call a timeout to get this going. Let's take one with them. Conway Middle 20, Wilmore Park 0.
Brand name merchandise for your home, furniture, computers, electronics, and more. Appliances, accessories too. Don't need credit, Evans makes it easy for you.
Just like the Conway Tigers bring strategy and strength to the field, Goldfinch Financial Group brings a game plan to your financial future. From retirement planning to investments and insurance, their team is here to help you win with confidence every quarter of life. They're proud supporters of Conway Tiger football and proud to serve families and businesses across our community.
Whittemore's going to start the drive here at
Welcome back to Tiger football. Beautiful Tuesday night. As they say, God's country here at Conway High School. Looking deep as a man. Beautiful throw, caught to the 10-5 touchdown. Dalen Hunter catches the pass from Cameron Smalls. No flags. And just like that, Whittemore Park is back in business. What a throw and catch. That's 2 plays in a row.
Yeah, no, just like we talked about earlier, you got an explosive offense there on that Whittemore Park side, and they just want to show you there. Again, the game I saw earlier in the season, they were not scared to let the ball go in the air. So very impressive there, and also you had good defense there on the Conway Middle side. He was there, but you know, it's just an athletic team there with Aiden Brockington. He's tough to guard there.
1 for 2 here. New quarterback Cameron Smalls. He hands it to Galmore. Galmore trying to get to the edge. Does he get there? He does. It's good. High five, everybody. The Tigers have got the 2-point conversion, and they make it 20-8. And when they were down 20-0, it looked kind of grim for Whittemore Park. But hey, the kids fight back.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what you asked for there out of your offense, and when you're down 20-0 there, and you got 2 minutes left there. So that's exactly what they had in their minds, and that's exactly how they executed. So great job executing the game plan and getting the job done and get some points on the board there.
But take that onside kick out, the first play of the game, which was a momentum buster for Whittemore Park. Now, chest poking out a little bit.
Yeah, maybe you see another one on this side. Maybe try to win one back.
So what a throw by the new quarterback Cameron Smalls, the 8th grader to the captain, Dalen Hunter, excuse me.
And again, great job by Dalen there, coming back to the ball a little bit, but staying on his feet and hitting the gas there after he caught the ball. And there was nobody who was going to catch him there on that Conway Middle side.
Willie McClain back. Also, DJ Hemingway for the, I don't want to say baby Tigers, the junior Tigers, future Tigers.
There you go.
Future Tigers kicking off the future Tigers. Dalen Hunter, the captain, does everything. Kicking off too. This is screaming. Onside kick.
Yeah, looks like they're going to do the old kick and scream and run right at him, try to get the ball.
Line drive kick. Going to be return. Who's going to pick it up? It's Logan. He's to the 30. Makes a move. 35, 30. Still on his feet. Not going to bounce near midfield. There's some hit going on down there. The 48-yard line. Big return. So one time out for Conway Middle. You got me saying Conway Middle School. Where the second quarter is sponsored by Conway Medical.
There you go. Make sure
You got to come out.
That was a big block there by DJ Hemingway to allow that open space there in that return. So
that was just a selfless play. I mean, he put his body on line, just laid him out so his good friend Dalen Hunter could make a run.
Yeah, I'm sure at JV tryouts next year they'll be talking about
We would
that.
give a last call for
maybe
all
varsity.
8th grade student
Josh
athletes and
Pierce.
parents to make their
Looking at
way
these players.
onto the field.
And then Thursday night we're going to broadcast the Soccer Conway game. Yeah, 3 in a week, baby. Love them Tigers. First down and 10. Diesel Smith feeling it in the air. So we'll start teeing it up. So hand off to Zaire. Zaire is brought down in Conway Medical territory. They might as well just call him Conway Medical. Conway Middle School. And Zaire Williams, he's one of those kids, and we talked earlier that his cousin is Jacob Johnson. And man, once he went down this season, it's kind of, I'm not saying it took the Tigers down with him, but I mean, he was a great runner for Conway.
Yeah, no, he's always that weapon you had in your back pocket when you needed those 3rd and 4s and 3rd and 5s. And at Conway, they're kind of struggling with those now. So it'd be nice to get him back out there on the field and open up our offense a little bit.
A big game this week against Socastee. Winner goes to the playoffs. And we hand off to Williams up the middle, and not going to get rid of number 74. That is Sean Wilson with the tackle, the 8th grader.
Zaire Williams on the carry again.
Yeah, no, great job there too.
3rd and short here for the
Zaire
Tigers.
Williams, they're taking up the hole and being able to make that play there. Still a good chunk of yards there, and you see Conway Mills kind of running the clock down, getting the ball back at half.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to run it down and trying to get too cute, because a lot of screwy things happen in this kind of game, especially this game. You don't want to tempt fate here. But the way Diesel's throwing it,
might as well.
Might as well.
Take what they give you.
3rd down and 3, 46 seconds on the clock. Time they're going to hand it off to Jackson Brady. Brady's brought down close to the 1st down. I'd say it's going to be short. It's going to be 4th down. And Woodmore Park might want to use one of those timeouts. They're going to let the clock run.
Well, he's trying to call it over there. Everybody's looking.
Yeah, I would have to call a timeout.
He finally called it.
22 seconds, so it's going to be 4th down and 1. So it's 1st down and 2.
Timeout taken here with 22 seconds to go in the first half by Whittemore.
I'll tell you what, I stopped by the Circle K on the way here and grabbed a Slim Jim and a Red Bull, and that's not the dinner of the champion, let me tell you.
Oh man, the Tigers, the junior Tigers, the future Tigers, right here. You're watching them at Rivertown Sports Media. Real impressed with Zaire Williams, who you like. That just jumps off the page.
I think you have to go with number 74 there, Sean Wilson. He's a defender, and he's also an O-line there. So playing both sides and being effective for the squad there is really helping Whittemore Park seal up the trenches.
Dalen Hunter, Jamon Galmore for Whittemore Park. Also like Diesel Smith. I mean, your first name's Diesel. You got to roll, right?
Yeah, I mean you got something going there.
4th down. They're probably just going to direct snap to Zaire Williams, and that's what they do. He can try to find a hole. 1st down. He's going to go down at the 35-yard line. And there is a flag. The first couple of plays, the flags came out, but it's been a pretty clean game so far. That tells you a lot about the coaches of both teams.
Yeah, again, very disciplined teams. You got Coach Benton there and Coach Alexander really just instilling in their players not to beat themselves and you go out there and play your best.
So on the back, Conway Middle up a little bit. 17 seconds, no timeouts. Back and way up. That one's interesting. I don't think you punt this football. But with the last play that Whittemore Park had, that connection, Cameron Smalls, it is going on. Okay, so, well, that was smart. But they don't want to snap it. You got to call timeout, Whittemore Park. You got to make a punt the football, don't you?
That's going to be it for the first half.
That's it. Halftime. We'll have our Big Concrete halftime report. It's Conway Middle 20, Whittemore Park 8. We're going to try to get these parents, everybody in on the action here. A lot of them lined up for for Whittemore Park and for Conway. Let's take a short break.
Hey, it's Tony Zach with Mr. Sparky, Conway's on-time electrician. We've been proudly servicing our community for the last 15 years, and we're available 24/7 for your electrical needs. We show up on time and ready to work, so no job is too big or small. Call us at 843-213-6610 or book online at MrSparkyGS.com. Mr. Sparky, we'll be right over. Go Tigers!
Just like the Conway Tigers bring strategy and strength to the field, Goldfinch Financial Group brings a game plan to your financial future. From retirement planning to investments and insurance, their team is here to help you win with confidence every quarter of life. They're proud supporters of Conway Tiger football and proud to serve families and businesses across our community. Call Will and Sally today, for your goals are the game plan. Goldfinch Financial Group, strong, smart, Tiger tough.
Every day, Conway Medical Center Foundation is making a difference, funding life-saving technology, supporting patient care, and expanding access to health services across our community. From cancer care to women's health to scholarships for future medical professionals, your donations help bring hope and healing to countless lives. Be a part of something bigger. Support the Conway Medical Center Foundation and help us care for our community today and for generations to come.
Now back to Conway Tigers football on 100.3
Looking
The
for a
Game.
doctor who truly listens and takes the time you deserve? Meet Dr. Brittany Gusick, a board-certified family medicine physician serving Conway, Myrtle Beach, and the surrounding areas. Dr. Gusick believes in building lasting relationships through personal attention and a focus on prevention, helping patients achieve better health through lifestyle changes, not just prescriptions. With a background in exercise physiology, she specializes in diabetes, cardiovascular care, and obesity, creating customized fitness and nutrition plans for each patient. Visit Dr. Gusick at 1210 Main Street in Conway. Primary care, the way it should be.
Looking for a place to get fit, stay active, and have fun? Check out Conway Sports and Fitness Center, your hometown hub for health and recreation. A full gym, indoor pool, fitness classes, basketball court, walking track and program for all ages. There's something for everyone. Conveniently located on Mill Pond Road. Join today and be part of the movement. The Conway Sports and Fitness Center. Conway comes to play.
Now back to Conway Tigers football on 100.3 The Game.
Before you hit the road to Friday night lights, make sure your ride is game day ready with Hardwick's Lube, Conway's MVP for fast, friendly and reliable auto service. From oil changes to tire rotations, the Hardwick's team brings their A game every time new appointment needed. Don't fumble your car care. Call the winning team at 488-3193 or swing by today. Hardwick's Lube is drive clean, drive confident, drive like a champion.
Just like the Conway Tigers, you deserve to hear every call, every cheer, and every moment that matters. Strand Hearing Care, we believe hearing well means living well. Our team provides personalized hearing tests, the latest technology in hearing aids, and ongoing care to keep you connected to the game of life. With convenient locations in Conway, Little River, and Surfside, better hearing is always close to home. Call 843-954-0971 today to schedule your free consultation. That's Strand Hearing Care, helping you hear better and never miss a Tiger roar.
Now back to Conway Tigers football on 100.3 The Game.
See, I'd love to do this. Like, rather than the mic I could put out there, then they could do this.
Michael Thompson and Beth Floyd. Their most influential teacher is Miss Whitney. Next up, we have JV
$49 a month, which is nothing. Switch me.
Maggie
I
Altman,
can do everything.
escorted by Bess and Jody Altman. Their most influential teacher being Miss Curry.
Let me figure out.
Addison Fletcher, escorted by Jeannie and Lucas Fletcher. Their most influential teacher being Miss
If you look at the cameras that I have.
Cameron Garcia.
I want to do it when we don't have anything to do. This is kind of a laid back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like when? When do you want
I can do it tomorrow. I'm going to do Thursday. We can test it on Thursday if we want.
Well, I gotta see what we need for like a cord or something.
I probably got it. I got
Escorted by
10,000
Donna
cords.
and Angel Jimenez, and their most influential teacher being
Well, can you look at it then tonight?
Yeah.
I'll take you over there and look at this.
Now back to Conway Tigers football on 100.3 The Game.
Hey, it's Tony Zach with Mr. Sparky, Conway's on-time electrician. We've been proudly servicing our community for the last 15 years, and we're available 24/7 for your electrical needs. We show up on time and ready to work, so no job is too big or small. Call us at 843-213-6610 or book online at MrSparkyGS.com. Mr. Sparky, we'll be right over. Go Tigers!
Emerson Wellborn, escorted by Christy and David Wellborn. Their most
Welcome back to Whitmore Park Conway Middle Football. We got parents tonight and influential teachers, so we're going to try to listen in on some of that.
Our next sport, we have JV Cheer. First, we have Elia Jackson, escorted by Ariel and Joshua Robinson. Their most influential teacher being Miss Frazier.
238.
We also have August Granger, escorted by Alicia and Ryan Granger. Their most influential teacher being Miss Wydog. For Gorf City Cheer, we have Blazia Richardson, escorted by Sheila and Jimmy Richardson. Their most influential teacher being Miss Frazier. Next, we have B-Team Cheer. Kicking things off, we have Riley Benton, who is escorted tonight by Sierra Ash. Their most influential teacher is Miss B.B. Cannon. Next up, we have Miss Jasmine Beanon, escorted by Jeff Beanon.
That's funny.
Their most influential teacher is Mr. Rivas. Next, we have Kelsey Dawson. Kelsey is escorted tonight by T.J. Dawson and Sarah Morris. Their most influential teacher is Miss Anderson. Next, we have Kaden Graham, escorted tonight by Kirsten Wise and Quay Graham. Their most influential teacher being Miss Murray. Colin Hemingway, escorted tonight by Sherry and Roy Hemingway. Their most influential teacher being Miss Wydog. Ava Lee, escorted tonight by Miss Janae Johnson, and their most influential teacher being Miss Anderson. Next, Miss Iviana Livingston, escorted by Nay Broadway. Their most influential teacher, Miss B.B. Cannon. Aubrey Morris, escorted tonight by Kayla and Jesse Hardy. Their most influential teacher, Miss Torres. Malaya Sheffield, escorted by Morris and Shanika Sheffield. Their most influential teacher being Miss Frazier. Ian Stanley, escorted tonight by Elizabeth Stanley, with their most influential teacher being Miss Quigley.
Welcome back to Tiger Football. I'm going to interrupt this a little bit. A special guest Brian McCarty from Shasberry Glen. How's it going?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for having me on.
Now, this kind of weather this week's got to be great for Shasberry Glen.
Yeah, we've been pretty lucky. Besides that 1 week in the rain, it's been a pretty busy season for us.
So this right here is considered the busy season for golfers.
For the fall, yeah. Our busiest is probably the spring, and then our second probably is about October through about middle of November.
Okay, hypothetical, I'm from Pennsylvania. I want to come down. I got a group. Wants to come and play some golf. We have 15 people. How do I do that? Do I just look at the Yellow Pages, or is there some special place I can go?
Well, there's a couple different things. You can. We have golf providers, and what they do is they can actually book your lodging, your golf, your dinners, pretty much your whole trip for you. So you don't really have to do anything but just look at your itinerary and show up. The other ways is if you want to make it a little bit harder on yourself, you call the golf course, book your tee time there, and then call the next one and book there. And the only issue with that is you got to put a little bit more legwork in. But the easiest way is to go through a travel provider, and there's plenty of them down here.
Well, I want to play the Glens group. If I want to do that, just the Glens group, how do I do that?
Easy.
I don't care about the other courses. Trash.
The easiest way is just call us directly, and we'll get you all set up, get you on the golf course as fast as possible for a good round of golf.
Now there's rooms available, right, up top of the.
Yeah, we got 5 suites, so we can actually hold 20 golfers. Yeah, it's a surprisingly a very busy part of the business. We didn't think because of our location, not being right on the beach or something, but the golfers love it. You walk out the front door, hop on the golf cart, go play some golf, come in, eat some lunch, go back out, and then in the evenings you don't have to go. You park your car for the weekend, and you don't get back in until you leave.
Got a nice pool out there. They also put a pizza joint right across the street.
Yeah, the owners of the golf course built a brand new pizzeria, Benito's Brick House Oven. So.
Have you been there yet?
Oh, I have. It is. I try not to because it's not good for the waistline if you eat it every day, but it is good pizza.
Well, you got 31 or 22, I always get them mixed up. It's just a quick hop and jump to Myrtle Beach if you want to get out there.
Exactly. Actually, the location, I live out by the golf course, so as far as getting around the green and straying, it's a fantastic area. Because, like you said, you can take 22 and then hop on 31 and go north and south and miss all the traffic.
Now, do you have any local specials, or is it just kind of all?
Yeah, what we do is we're also part of a marketing group called East Coast Golf, and they produced a locals membership card called the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail membership, and it has 23 golf courses on there. And if you buy the membership for $69, $79, you get to play this kind of race year round.
So it's year round. It's not just in the summer when it's 1,000.
No. You buy the card. It's good for the full year. You also get to participate in the tournaments that we provide for that membership program. They also take people on golf trips at the end of the year.
Well, you guys are also the home of the Conway Tigers, not just the men, but the ladies who have won the lower state championships.
Yes, we are very proud of the golf teams, especially the girls, and what they've been able to do the last couple of years. And to be honest with you, they're all young, so you've got a couple more years of really good golf coming up.
Well, I heard once they got rid of the last coach, that the program exploded.
Well, what I heard though, the last coach got Coach of the Year, right?
Two-time
Coach of the Year. So I mean, every good program has to start somewhere.
Well, and Josh does a good job with the lessons and South Carolina Golf Academy. So you got a lot of stuff going on, not just for adults, but for kids too.
Yeah, Josh is, Josh played at Coastal Carolina. What's good is, especially the high school kids that go and get lessons from him, you can really give them an in-depth look at what college golf will look like and what they need to do to be able to get a scholarship. So he's a busy man. He does a very good job with those golfers from all the schools, not just Conway. He has kids from Aner and Myrtle Beach and Carolina Forest, so he does a good job.
Well, when I coached, he was basically the coach. I was the one that drove the bus and brought the Gatorade. But he told me there's a lot of good golfers when you hit it down the fairway, but when things go bad, that's when he brought the psychology to these girls. And some of these other ones were younger, but you had Taylor Reeves who's playing at PC right now. And they really started that program, but he's done such a great job. And a new dad.
Yeah. I mean, they got to know pretty much any sport. You got to be mentally strong. I mean, in anything, you got to be able to. How do you produce when things go bad is really what coaches look at. So he does a good job with that and keeping mentally stable in the course of their rounds and stuff like that. Our condition with Shasberry Glen is we're very happy to support them and and let them use the facility as much as possible. Well, when they go pro, they're going to be Shasbury Glen from head to toe. That's the contract.
No doubt. So tonight, the Conway Middle School Tigers leading 20-8.
20-8.
Throwing the football with it. Diesel Smith.
I saw that, and then Whittemore came right back and threw another touchdown pass.
Cameron
So pretty
Smalls.
exciting.
Coming into this game, you think it's going to be kind of like a rec game. This is a step up, and I've seen some players, especially number 74 on their team, Sean Wilson, looks like he can play on Friday night.
Yeah, they got some big boys over there.
Well, hey, thanks for joining us, Ryan McCarty.
Hey, no problem.
Hey, give him a
Thanks
call
for
at
having me.
Shasbury Glen if you want to play. Maybe not this weekend. You might want to give a 2-week advance. This is going to be busy out there. And get you a tee time, play some golf at the best course on the Grand Strand, Shasbury Glen.
Thank you again.
My man, let's go to break.
Like the Conway Tigers, People's Underwriters is proud to celebrate tradition at the corner of 4th Avenue and Main Street in downtown Conway. People's Underwriters has long been a supporter of the academic and athletic pursuits of Conway Tigers. For nearly 60 years, we've been your local independent insurance agency. For your auto and home, boat and motorcycle, or business insurance needs, consider People's Underwriters. Call or come by 248-5746. People's Underwriters, the People's Insurance Agency.
Escorted back by Mackenzie Warren. Their most influential teacher, Miss Chestnut.
Doing good. Doing good.
Dalton Robinson. Escorted tonight by Courtney Robinson and Jay Blaine. His most influential teacher, Miss Bess Ryder.
Is he allowed to talk on the Conway Network via the RV?
Diesel Smith. Escorted tonight by Rashida and Wilton Bellamy. His most influential teacher, Miss Bess.
Well, welcome back to the Conway Tiger Radio Network, and we'll get towards the end of our program here at Conway Middle. Got some special guests here, Justin Jordan coming up here, Parks and Recreation Director for Myrtle Beach. How's everything going at Dustin?
Man, it is going great. What a great night to be in the backyard watching some football.
Can I have you say it one time? How about them Tigers this one time?
How about them Tigers?
That a boy. Look pretty good. Diesel Smith throwing darts down the field and blocking good, onside kicks.
Absolutely. He's an athlete. No doubt he's got it in him.
Now, I know you're in Conway right now, but what are some cool things going on in Myrtle Beach Parks and Recreation?
Well, always a lot of cool things going on in Myrtle Beach. Got a lot of projects going on right now. Some playground renovations. Rec centers are booming. Sports are booming. So always a good time.
Well, a lot of people don't understand when you build a playground, it's not just a 2-week process. It's getting bids and doing all that.
Yeah, we've got Savannah's Playground project going on right now. About a $2 million project, a little over $2 million project. So that's a big one. We're excited about. The community's excited about that playground. Gets a ton of use, so we're excited about the renovations.
And we have a miniature version of that, Lady McCart. I can imagine all the play that you get on that compared to what we get. And it's just awesome to have that be the jewel of your playground system.
Absolutely, man. That thing is days where it's nice weather. It's not uncommon to see 300 to 500 people out there at one time. So really cool thing, really cool amenity for the community and kids and parents alike.
So recreation sports. We're having a space issue in Conway. So you guys have enough space, or y'all still trying to grow and expand?
Well, we would love to grow and expand. Land is an issue in Myrtle Beach. It's about 25 square miles in the city of Myrtle Beach. So obviously finding space is an issue. Field space, we definitely do not have enough. I mean, sports are booming, sports tourism. It's don't have enough space. It's a good problem to have, but definitely a problem.
Now that sports tourism, that's a whole department in itself, right? And you're overall this.
It's under the Parks, Recreation, and Sports Tourism Department, but it really is its own animal. It's about $183 million in economic impact that we did last year in sports tourism. So it's a huge industry and something very important to the city of Myrtle Beach.
Well, we're looking at you over here. Me and David talk about you all the time about the good things that you're doing. We don't want to copy
good things.
That was very awesome. And that's just I don't want to say copy, but you like to emulate good programs, and that's what we do here in Conway with Myrtle Beach Parks and Rec.
Yeah, well, it's one cool thing about it is, like I said, we don't have enough space. So some of the tournaments we have between City of Myrtle Beach, North Myrtle Beach, Conway, Horry County Parks and Rec. I mean, we all really have to work together to bring some of these tournaments in. It's a benefit for all of us.
Yeah, I don't think that we've always worked together. I think in the last 5 years, I think it's kind of getting more cohesion.
Yeah, definitely, and that's how it should be. I mean, we're all here for the same goal, so what's good for one is good for all of us.
Well, Dustin Jordan, thank you for coming, and thank you for watching football here in the backyard. I know your heart is in Conway.
You know, my heart is here for sure, no matter where the job is.
Well, I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, thank you, Ashley.
Oh, man, Dustin Jordan, one of the good guys in recreation and in Conway, in Myrtle Beach now, with my friend Lee McMillan and all the wild guys at Myrtle Beach Parks and Rec. Let's take a short break. We're getting ready to start second half football. It's Conway Middle 20, Whittemore Park 8. Kickoff in 2 minutes.
Just like the Conway Tigers bring strategy and strength to the field, Goldfinch Financial Group brings a game plan to your financial future. From retirement planning to investments and insurance, their team is here to help you win with confidence every quarter of life. They're proud supporters of Conway Tiger football and proud to serve families and businesses across our community. Call Will and Sally today, where your goals are the game plan. Goldfinch Financial Group, strong, smart, Tiger tough.
Every day, Conway Medical Center Foundation is making a difference, funding life-saving technology, supporting patient care, and expanding access to health services across our community. From cancer care to women's health to scholarships for future medical professionals, your donations help bring hope and healing to countless lives. Be a part of something bigger. Support the Conway Medical Center Foundation and help us care for our community today and for generations to come.
Now back to Conway Tigers football on 100.3 The Game.
It made me want to fight.
I don't want to fight.
Have you tried it before? Yeah.
Grabbed it. It's electric.
Yeah. That gum?
Oh, no, not the gum.
Not Adderall.
Oh.
And welcome back to Tiger football. We got future Tigers against future Tigers here. Whittemore Park will be kicking off right to left. And got a good game here, Will, 20-8.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see how Whittemore Park comes out and Conway coming out here. You know, Conway coming out with the lead and see if they keep the foot on the gas. And if you're Whittemore, you're trying to hit the brakes on their car and hit the gas on your car. So it'd be interesting to see here.
Yeah, it was a long halftime too. So here's how these kids are stretched out. And they're off. Low kick caught by Hunter. Hunter going to the right side. He's got a big old seam. Actually, that's Zaire Williams. Zaire Williams is brought down all the way down to the 29-yard line. That kid's going to be a stud.
Yeah, he's actually able to get an open field there and jump that speed. And you know, you don't really get to see as much of him going right in the middle and just kind of run over people. But he's definitely got some speed back there too. So again, reminds me a lot of his cousin there, running hard and putting his shoulder down, not scared of contact.
Well, we'll start reading a little bit of the rosters for these teams here. For Whittemore Park, number 1 is Kason Adams. Number 2, Jamon Galmore, who we talked about a lot. Number 3 is Jaquan Timmons. Number 4 is Zamarion Huggins. Number 5 is Dalen Hunter. Number 6 is Aiden Brockington. Number 7 is McCracken Mason, even after this next play. Diesel Smith, 1 touchdown already tonight, with Williams to his left. Might have moved a little early, but he's going to keep the ball, faked it, going to cut up the middle and get is what it could get, and fell forward for about a 6-yard gain. Looked like a broken play.
Diesel Smith again, he saw those reads. He had the jet sweep option there, but he saw his hole in the middle. So it's a great job there by Diesel being able to see that and keep his eyes up and keep him composure to make those decisions.
These are Whittemore Park players. James Wright, who's a 7th grader. Jahil McKeithen, 7th grader. Caden Silro is a 8th grader. Cameron Smalls, 8th grader. Back to action. And the big fella. We might have jumped a little bit quick. Ashton Rue, number 12, is an 8th grader. Kenley Galloway, Joshua Spang, Quentin Dix, Malachi Moorhead, Jihad Kinlaw, Mason Alex Kia Livingston, Cameron Long Ellis, Armani Jackson, Amar Jackson, they're both 8th graders, Aiden Gore, Emmett Crosby, Colin Coulter, Treverion Powell, he's a 7th grader, Michael Clark, Kaheem Allen, Aiden Breach, Skylar McDaniel, Michael DeCidero. A lot of confusion in the Winmore Park backfield. Diesel Smith reading it. It's a snap, going to his left, and throw back right. It has a man wide open. A throwback screen. It's caught. Taken down to the 10-yard line by Ahmad Hemingway. This offense of Conway is just kind of rolling tonight. Aren't they just kind of doing what they want to do?
Yeah, no, they're doing a lot of different things. It's tough to yard there. I mean, you don't really see that play very often there, and it was a great job by the Winmore Park defense to be able to recognize that and keep them hat on hat. So, great job all around.
So clock running, 5:50 to go in this third quarter. Brought to you by Palmetto Chevrolet. Motion. Jet sweep. Oh, it's met in the backfield by Caden Citero. Finally brought down. And Cade Moore, man, he couldn't bring him down.
Yeah, no, it shows a lot of heart and just how much he cares and how well he runs the football there. He didn't want anything to bring him down there, and he's willing to fight for his teammates, and that says a lot about the character of that football team.
On the next break, we're going to talk to our JV quarterback, Lawson Benton. He can tell us a little bit about what they got going on Thursday night against the Sox City Braves. They've been dominating so far this year. Makes you feel good about the upcoming Tigers.
Yeah, no, 100%. You see those scores that they've been putting up on people. It's pretty impressive. So it'd be fun to hear what he has to say about the future Tigers and see what they bring out tomorrow.
I'm not even talking about the Dodgers a little bit. We don't know. Zaire Williams down to the 5. It's going to be close to the first down. I think he got it.
Clearly, you're not going to be talking about probably the Braves. Season cut a little short there.
He flirted with the Braves a little bit, but I think he came back to reality.
Did he?
Yeah, I think so. I lost him there for a little bit. 4:43 here in the city championship. Future Tigers everywhere on this field. In 3 years, this is going to be your guys. Cheerleaders working hard, Winmore Park and Conway. Very excited about the program. Great principals at both schools, Miss Treadwell and Miss Livingston. These are going to try to get outside. Oh, what form tackling. Good job by Winmore Park. And that's Javon Galmore. And if Diesel would have cut that up, he had big number, the big fella coming in, Sean Wilson.
Yeah, I know. I think that was a business decision there. I think he had eyes in the back of his head, and he was like, you know what, I'll take my chances every year.
And let's come back and play another day. Man, that is a big young man. We got to find out after the game. We got to get some intel with him.
Yeah, I know. We get him in a little skills ladder, maybe put him in a little rhino package is what Coach Pierce likes to call it, and let him run up the gut.
Our good friend at Coastal Carolina University. We'll take a look at him.
Your buddy Tim Beck?
Yeah. Called Chance Miller. Got him on speed dial. You want to talk to him now? Talk about some free concessions here at Coastal Carolina? Or here at the city championship?
That would be something. If he could bring us a hot dog or something, I'd give him a call.
Oh, man. Yeah, we're not too far removed from Conway Middle School in Winmore Park. We were talking earlier. Back when you played, you were a left guard, I believe, number 61, and you had the task of blocking the top of Hemingway. And we'll just find out how that went after this play. Here's Zaire Williams in the backfield with Diesel Smith. I don't even want to know his first name. I just like Diesel. I've always called him Diesel, too. Bad snap. Williams fighting for extra yards, and, man, I tell you what, something nothing right there.
Yeah, the way he just bounces off defenders, and he's always got forward progress going there. So with his size and speed, he's definitely a tough guy to bring down, and definitely looking forward to seeing what he does the rest of his football game.
And they just milked the clock here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and if you're Coach Benton, that's kind of what you're trying to do here. You got a big lead, and you're still moving the ball up the field. So great job by him, and great job by his offense being able to execute that play.
I wouldn't be surprised if they kick the field goal if they don't get it right here on third down. 2:34. These are rolling to his right, trying to find a man. Nobody's open. Has one. Throws a dart. Caught. Touchdown. Caden Moore, second touchdown of the night for Diesel Smith, and just love the composure of Smith there.
Yeah, no, 100%. He drops a dime right in there, and again, by Caden there as well, he saw he had the inside cut and he clear past the end zone, so being able to catch that ball, spin your head, and know where you're going with football is also something we can talk about.
Just a strong arm pitcher on the baseball team, a bright future ahead of that for that young man. So here goes Banks Wood. Brody Derrick holding. The kick is up, and it's good. And when Banks missed that one, I thought he was going to have some problems. He kind of, he pouted a little bit. He was mad, and that's good. You don't want it to accept him this, but he's also has a little bit of a leg injury too, so he's fighting through a lot of things. But he came back. He's 3 for 4 so far tonight.
Yeah, doing a great job of split the uprights there. I mean, it's a big league kicker for an 8th grade. Don't see any other middle school football team that can make points.
So 27-8. Let's bring Lawson Benton in here. Can we call this the Benton Concrete third quarter? Wilbur? Lawson, man, great job, the JV team. Tell me a little bit about your team and what's going on.
Having a good year. Started off hot against Wars and kind of just kept it going. I think we're 5-3 right now. Got a big game this week, so it's good.
They got Sockasty and then you got Carolina Forest coming up. So Sockasty is going to be here in the backyard. What can you tell the fans? What can they expect?
We're going to be physical. That's what our coach is going to do this out all week. We got to be physical. Sockasty 6-1 right now. It's a very good football team. We got to take it. We got to be physical.
So tell me a little bit about JV football. Do you watch film of the other team, or how does that work?
We do. We get film about the Monday of game week, and we'll watch it kind of by ourselves. But at the beginning of the year, we were watching the film, seeing what we were doing. We need to get better.
Well, besides yourself, tell me about some key players that I need to look for Thursday night.
I would say you need to look for number 15. He's going to be playing running back this week. We have a couple running backs hurt, but he ain't scared of contact. He's a little bit smaller, but...
Now, what's his name?
That's Jamison Hill. He's really good.
Jamison Hill on the defensive side.
Defensive side, there's a lot. You go with 44, Hayes Raven, my friend. He's a good tackler. John, defensive lineman.
Whittemore is going to take over here at the Conway.
There's a lot of good defensive players.
Tell me about growing up watching your brother play. Your brother, a great athlete here at Conway High School.
I mean, he's always been a role model to me, and just watching him play, always wanting to be on the same field that he was on, and just always wanting to play for the Conway Tigers just like he did.
Well, Lawson, the Dodgers may not lose another game.
I don't think they will either. I've been watching. Absolutely.
Yeah, Shohei has been putting on the show. All right, so this game will be broadcast. Don't get nervous. It'll be broadcast Thursday. So we're going to need to bring a win home to Conway. Lawson Benton, quarterback for the JV Tigers. And just like that, they grow up. Because I remember Benton being probably second grade, third grade. And now all of a sudden, he's growing up to be a respectable young man. Can't wait to see what the future holds for you.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
And we'll get that Clemson off of you and get you ready to go and everything. Thank you, Lawson.
Yes, sir. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. You always got to end it with Go Tigers. See, that's how you do it at the interview. You end it with Go Tigers. You got Benton Concrete. They're big supporters of the Conway Tiger Radio Network. Just great people at Benton.
Yeah, no, they're awesome. Growing up, they've always been really, really awesome to me. And
well, there you go.
And just the rest of Conway, they really support the athletics here for a better athletic.
Dalen Hunter again. That's a little pitch pass to the back, but when Hunter gets it, he's got laser vision. He's getting upfield. It's a great athlete right there, running hard.
Yeah, no, and that's what you ask for. You always have a lot of athletes that can run hard and do all these other things, but his vision with that ability to run hard and be quick and shifty, it really sets him apart.
Yeah, and there's a lot of other kids that are playing well tonight that we're just not mentioning, but those are the ones that are standing out. 1:50 to go in this third quarter. In motion. There's a nice looking play. To the outside, big run down to the 28-yard line. And I like the way that Cameron Smalls is running this offense. That was to number 86, Briley Anderson. And just creating space. About a 6-yard gain for Whittemore Park team.
Yeah, it's something that you see a lot of the football teams trying to create that space outside and it opens up the middle. And they're doing a great job of that right now and keeping the Conway Middle School defense off balance.
27-8. Hand off to Galmore. Still on his feet, fighting for yards. Close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little bit short, I believe.
Yeah, and that just goes to show you how important this game is both sides. Again, you're down here in the second half, but you know the game's not over, anything can happen. So I love the way they're fighting and competing against each other, and really just making it a great football game.
Yeah, and Whitmore Park's got to be aggressive on defense if they score right here, because Conway Middle, they ran that clock for about 7 minutes. That takes a lot of steam offensively.
Yeah, no, it does. And it challenges the Whitmore Park.
Throw it outside. And a nice move by Hunter. I thought he was going to be short of the first down, but breaks the backfield tackle. He takes it up to the 20-yard line, which is the red zone, brought to you by Dr. Gusick.
Looks like it's enough for a first down.
Yeah, how about the women's golf team, lower state champs? Yeah. Reese Richardson was the medalist, so she's the lower state champion. It's an exciting time for them to see. I mean, they just come in, and Jonathan Deal's daughter is doing great. Batson, and they just Cox, and they're young. They're going to be playing golf. That might be some of our pick them up in the scramble booster club.
Yeah, no, you might have to
drop Jay Costello and GK Young.
Yeah.
We have an injury. Looks like that's Jacoby Hill. Took a shot. He's okay. Walked off on his own power. Speaking of GK.
Looking to restore your home's shine? Trust the local legend who knows how to bring the power on and off the field. Coastal Power Washing is proudly owned by former Conway Tiger and Coastal Carolina World Series hero GK Young. From dirty driveways to dingy siding, GK brings championship-level hustle to every job.
I took pride in representing Conway on the diamond. Now I take pride in making your home look the best.
Call Coastal Power Washing today at 421-6299 and let GK knock dirt out of the park. Coastal Power Washing, local, trusted, powerful.
That's GK Young from the Power Washing done. The stadium here looks great. A couple weeks ago. That's the last play of the third quarter with Conway Middle leading Whitmore Park 27-8. Let's take us another break. You're listening to Conway Tigers, Rivertown Sports Media Network.
Looking for a doctor who truly listens and takes the time you deserve? Meet Dr. Brittany Gusick, a board-certified family medicine physician serving Conway, Myrtle Beach, and the surrounding areas. Dr. Gusick believes in building lasting relationships through personal attention and a focus on prevention, helping patients achieve better health through lifestyle changes, not just prescriptions. With a background in exercise physiology, she specializes in diabetes, cardiovascular care, and obesity, creating customized fitness and nutrition plans for each patient. Visit Dr. Gusick at 1210 Main Street in Conway. Primary care, the way it should be.
Looking for a place to get fit, stay active, and have fun? Check out the Conway Sports and Fitness Center, your hometown hub for health and recreation. With a full gym, indoor pool, fitness classes, basketball court, walking track, and programs for all ages, there's something for everyone. Conveniently located on Mill Pond Road. Join today and be part of the movement. The Conway Sports and Fitness Center. Conway comes to play.
Now back to Conway Tigers football on 100.3 The Game.
Welcome back. Final quarter. You're going to see championship Conway Middle leading 27-8. The flag right to start with. Second down and 10. If you're Whitmore Park, you still got time in this game because onside kicks are kind of, they go everywhere here. So they can score, get onside kick, and just make it tight, then you never know, you got a chance.
A big score here. You got to score here, though, if you're Whitmore Park. You have your best offense, you got your best plays, and you had time to talk right there in the quarter. So I'd like to see what this play is here and see what they got drawn up.
Well, it's like a neutral zone infraction by the Tigers, Conway Middle Tigers. Another flag. Now we're going to start getting sloppy.
Yeah, the yellow rags are flying around. And I think it's on Conway Middle again.
That was thrown quick. I do like the way all of them throw the flag there, the distance. You get these guys Friday night.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely went to their referee class and watched the YouTube videos on how to sling those things. I might put them in my cornhole team.
Well, the good thing about Whitmore Park here, they just got 10 yards with no time off the clock. They're going to throw it incomplete. Pass. Cameron Smalls was a little bit too hard. And that was intended for Jamon Galmore. Actually, number 12 there. That is Ashton Rue. So 4 seconds to draw off. They've had basically 3 plays. And only 4 seconds to draw off the clock.
Second and goal here for Whitmore. Maximizing here. Someone caught. Not many times you get to see 14 yards gained in 4 seconds. So it's pretty impressive. We need to add that to the playbook on Friday night.
Yeah, come Friday night, you'll see that quick.
Yeah.
Two running backs from the run. A little pass out to Galmore. Trying to get to the edge. He gets to the edge and is brought down at the 3-yard line. Number 51 of the Tigers is coming in high. I think that's Ahmad Hemingway in that dark corner. So it's third down and goal at the 2.
Yeah, it was a great job getting the outside there and really just using the speed. What we got going on here?
Timeout for an injury here.
Conway Medical Tiger.
Yeah, Conway Medical Center injury. Avery Tyndall. Let's get back to those names.
Now would be a great time to make
Crosby,
your phone calls for
Aiden
the rides
Gore,
home
Emmett
tonight.
Crosby,
Go ahead,
Colin
start making your
Collier,
phone calls now.
Devarion Powell, Michael Clark, he's a 7th grader for Whitmore Park, Kaheem Allen, Aiden Abach, Skylar McDaniel, Aiden Davis. Here we go. I'm running over 74. I'm just running right, quarterback draw, running right to 74, then run away from him. And he coming in hot. Touchdown, Whitmore Park. That is Jamon Galmore. And they ran it right up the middle with authority that cuts it to 13 points.
Yeah, this is a big 2-point conversion here. Could just put you at 16, and then another one right there puts you at 24. And I don't know if Whitmore Park's got a field goal kicker or not, but that makes it a one possession game where you can kind of dance and dabble a little bit.
Yeah. So it's 13 points right now. And it looks like that Whitmore Park is going to go for 2. They had a fun game tonight here in Conway on a Tuesday.
Yeah, I think they're on Amazon Prime next week.
They might be. Quick throw, wide open, caught by 12. I don't know if he got in.
I think so.
Ashton Rue, and this was short of the 2-point conversion, but that was a nicely, I like the well-developed play there. He was open for a second. And the catch.
Yeah, and they had the catch there, and they had a couple options there. And again, great job by the quarterback there reading it off and deciding that, hey, this is our best bet. I'm not going to get through that hole there. So great job by them, and great job by the Conway defense being able to recognize that and having a hat on a hat.
Let's take a short break. Future Tigers. 27-14.
Before you hit the road to Friday night lights, make sure your ride is game day ready with Hardwick's Lube, Conway's MVP for fast, friendly, and reliable auto service. From oil changes to tire rotations, the Hardwick's team brings their A-game every time, no appointment needed. Don't fumble your car care. Call the winning team at 488-3193 or swing by today. Hardwick's Lube. Drive clean, drive confident, drive like a champion.
Just like the Conway Tigers, you deserve to hear every call, every cheer, and every moment that matters. Strand Hearing Care, we believe hearing well means living well. Our team provides personalized hearing tests, the latest technology in hearing aids, and ongoing care to keep you connected to the game of life. With convenient locations in Conway, Little River, and Surfside, better hearing is always close to home. Call 843-954-0971 today to schedule your free consultation. That's
Get ready for Friday Night Lights. Tigers travel to Socastee, the reservation, to take on the Socastee Braves. The winner gets in the playoffs. So it's going to be a battle for the Tigers. They're going to have to win this game. And it looks like Noah Legg hurt his hand. He may be out, but Makai Canny, my man can play. A whole week of running with the starters may make the difference.
Yeah, style quarterback there, and again, he just needs more reps, and everybody needs to just get out there and keep playing football. I think that's the only way you become better at a sport is you just keep playing.
And a short kick, and I think Conway Middle had it, even though Woodward Park is pulling it away, so we never know. I'm going to say it's Conway Middle football. Yeah, tough loss last Friday night. The Tigers were in that game. They started quick, a double pass, Devon Smalls, a dart down the field to Watson, and then it was kind of back and forth.
Yeah, definitely back and forth. That's what you would call it.
Yeah, St. James, they got some fans, don't they?
Yeah, no, they were excited for homecoming. But yeah, Conway was in the game the whole time, and again, a couple plays here, a couple plays there, and you're looking at a different result. So.
Tough loss. If they win that game, they're in solid control of third place in the region. Some injuries, and when Noah went out at halftime, it was tough. Zaire Williams trying to get it outside. He might get tired. Oh wow, that was a face mask, and that was no fun. Caleb Hunter's hand kind of slipped and got the face mask, but that's gonna be a 15-yarder. And it looks like Zaire's maybe getting a little tired.
Yeah, and also Woodward Park side, you got great coaching, Coach Alexander there, knowing hey, they're probably going to try to run the clock down and minimize the possession. So he's probably sitting in the house here, and they kind of just going to see him go, what do they call it? I guess I can't say it, B.O.B.
Yeah, we got Zaire coming off to be in a little breather. He's been the workhorse tonight. He's been the offense for Conway Middle.
Yeah, 100%. He's steady, just running the ball, and that's what you want out of your playmaker there. I'm sure he didn't want to come off the field there, so.
They threw a flag that waved it off. I don't know about that. But also, Diesel Smith, 2 touchdown passes tonight, just controlling that offense. And I'm not saying that he commands. He has a presence out there. You can tell that he's the man out there.
Yeah, no, I'm sure their recess there, he's definitely an all-time quarterback. So.
Yeah, he's definitely that. I mean, real good baseball player and basketball player, just a well-rounded athlete.
Yeah, and that's what you want out of younger kids there, to play every sport. So.
Yeah, because a lot of them like to be just one sport, play football, play baseball, but that usually never works out. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does. But you got to do everything. Quick throw, incomplete. Was that behind the line of scrimmage? You say incomplete. That's very close to the phone. Intended for
third down for Conway.
Yeah, I mean, they might want to call it New York there again if they want to.
That would have been a big. That's a gutsy call there because you stop the clock, and if it's behind the line of scrimmage, I think Woodward Park takes it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, for sure.
Then the screws really get tight.
They're kind of sitting there. They expect the call to be incomplete, and that's something you don't ever really want to do.
No. It's a great night here at Conway. You see all the sponsors on the fence. You got fans. It's not packed, but it's a good crowd here for a middle school football game. We don't have this at Soccer Steve. We don't have this at Carolina Forest, I promise.
No way.
27-14. Smith rolls to his left, tries to find a man. He's going to take off and run. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet, knocked out of bounds. He got all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Going to be short of the first down, and decision time for the Tigers.
It's going to be 4th and short here for Conway.
You kind of want to talk to your players and just tell them, hey man, this is the game right here. I would say, unless you get a big turnover there from the Conway middle school team, but this is a huge play in this drive and a huge play in this ball game.
Got mass substitutions here. I'm curious to see if they're going to have enough people in the field. That would be very impressive for a middle school to have mass substitutions and have enough people out there.
Yeah, it's not easy to do there, especially their practice hours are not getting as many as the other levels of the sport. So
yeah, you're getting what, 2 hours, hour and a half a day, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
A lot of movement. It's like 13 for Conway Middle. Brody Derrick would be the punter. I'm looking at that correctly. This should be interesting. If I'm Woodward Park, I'm coming after it. A high snap and a nice boot. And it's going to take off and get all the way down to the 20-yard line. Very good job by Derrick there, punting that football.
Yeah, I know. I think
That might, is that going to be a fake punt?
Yeah, I think he was thinking a fake punt there, and they were on the same page, but still good punt there. Just go a little school bounce, and go Woodmore Park. You're excited to have the ball back here.
Yeah, and they have to start quickly. And with Cameron Smalls, you got two really good playmakers there with Kason Adams, Jamon Galmore, and then hey, I'll throw in Dalen Hunter too. He's one of the captains. Looks like they're kind of throwing them in there. They're getting a lot of subs coming in. Conway Miller, Ahmad Hemingway comes in. He's been playing most of the night, but they got some. Zaire does not come out.
No, you can't take him out.
Ryan Williams is there. And it looks like there was Dalen. Dalen's around the corner, all the way up to the 36-yard line. And I just talked about Dalen Hunter.
Yeah, he's very impressive. Getting the way he hits the holes there and you can see up the field. And he's out athleting those guys there. The speed, and it's tough to catch up to him. I mean, if me and him did a 4-yard dash, I don't think I'm catching him.
I don't think you're catching anybody. 15-yard run. This would be big. If they can get a score here, to make it 27-20 or 27-22, I'd say less than 3 minutes left. Then we're going to have some fun. There's a handoff. And that's to Galmore. Galmore gets to the side. Up to midfield, thrown out of bounds in Tiger territory, or Conway Middle territory, at the 49, 2 plays, 32 yards.
Yeah, that was good. Across the field making that tackle. And he saved the Conway Middle School defense there, and kind of still gives him a chance. You know, he got out of bounds, so the clock stopped a little bit. Oh, no, it's still running. Lied to you.
Definitely thrown out of bounds.
Yeah. So.
First down and 10. 5:22 to go. And they hand it off to Dolly. Man, I tell you what, he's just getting 6 yards pretty easy, isn't it? So David.
Yeah, I think we got second down. I think we get a time over here in the second term. Coach Archer done.
It's a good timeout. There's a timeout for Colin Mills. Get their bearings straight. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Why do your friends and neighbors choose to get their prescriptions at Nye's Pharmacy? Because they know at Nye's Pharmacy they won't pay more for superior service and shorter waiting times. What makes Nye's Pharmacy different than the big chains? Of course, it's people. When you walk into Nye's Pharmacy, you'll see friends and neighbors on both sides of the counter. We're in the business of caring, and caring means people, and that's what it's really all about.
Nice Pharmacy. Our family caring for your family.
Like the Conway Tigers, People's Underwriters is proud to celebrate traditions. At the corner of 4th Avenue and Main Street in downtown Conway, People's Underwriters has long been a supporter of the academic and athletic pursuits of Conway Tigers. For nearly 60 years, we've been your local independent insurance agency. For your auto and home, boat and motorcycle, or business insurance needs, consider People's Underwriters. Call or come by 248-5746. People's Underwriters, the People's Insurance Agency.
Hey, don't forget the UFO Festival this weekend, Will. It's going to be great. But now Jack, here you go. Long throw. Over the middle. Has a man. Ooh, close to interference. They don't call it. Well, they didn't even have an official down there, I don't think. Got to hustle a little bit, guys. That was a good throw. Gave him a chance. Intended for Hunter. They got the UFO Festival. You got Monster Mash. This is all at the Sports and Fitness Center. The pickleball tournament. Then you go downtown. You got a movie Friday night. And you've experienced downtown. I mean, this is crazy what the city of Conway's doing with City of Halloween.
Yeah, no, it's awesome too. Get all those people coming in from Myrtle Beach, Carolina Forest area. Normally it's the opposite way around. So it's definitely good to see when you're driving through downtown Conway. You got a lot of people helping out the local shops.
And there goes Hunter, and on the left side cuts it up. Wow, what a cut! First down and more, the 31-yard line. I always tell people they complain about parking lot, and I get it. We don't have a parking problem, we have a walking lot. But you could very well be Mullins or Marion if you want to be downtown. Downtown, we're vibrant. You got stuff to do, so you don't have to go to the beach and drive across the road.
Yeah, no, City of Conway's done a great job with that and making it very accessible for everybody.
They're just getting to the edge anytime they want to. That is a horse collar right there. And it's not thrown. Nice run by Galmore. Wow. And right at him. He didn't want to throw that flag. Got a Tiger that's shaking up.
Flag on the play. Holding.
There's a flag they called a Whittle Park. Chad, and then at the Parks and Recreation Department, we got, man, it's all kinds of stuff. We got over 1,800 kids playing soccer. We went out there to see Ryan Pierce play, and this has got a park across the street. Just a lot of stuff, and just to get involved, always need coaches, always need officials. And this, I would say 95% of these guys played recreational football the last 2 years.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's where it starts, and you see those guys that had those swing coaches and people that sit there and lay down the law to them and how they act. I think Ryan makes us better than them, so it's definitely good for you.
Coach Pinckney is definitely the best coach that we've ever had out there. It's one of the best, I can't say it. Pete Wilkes and that crew. I don't want to get in an argument with anybody tonight. That was my goal. Cameron looks, throws it over the middle. He's hit as he throws. Oh, what a great effort by Hunter. Almost made the theatrical catch.
Yeah, no, I'm curious to see who he's trying to get that ball to there. You had number 38 there, Colin Kohler, wide open there behind him. So, again, right ball to throw there and 50-50 ball and give yourself a shot.
Well, that's what I like about him. He stepped up in the pocket and threw it and knew he was going to get hit. And it's threw a really good ball for Hunter to have an opportunity to catch the ball.
Yeah, that's all you can ask for out of that play there is giving yourself an opportunity. And so what? You drop the ball, you stop the clock. So it definitely allows you that time out here from Coach Benton.
And it's like our school band. Camera battery ran out, so it's 4:02 to go. We're calling out the score 27-14. Let's take a short break. You listen to the Tigers right here on Town Sports Media.
Attorney Derek, I knew his reputation. And his reputation was outstanding. And everything I heard about him was true.
From the moment that they took our first call, they provided myself and my family with outstanding service. They've been extremely helpful.
I felt like the whole staff was family. Called Derek Law Firm. They fought hard and they never gave up, and they will fight for you.
These are testimonials from real Derek Law Firm clients. Past results do not guarantee future results, but you are guaranteed our best efforts. Responsible attorney Dirk J. Derek, 901 Main Street, Conway, South Carolina, 29526.
He's got a spin. He's to the 50. He's going to take it to the house. There's no flag. He's to the 10, the 5. Touchdown. High five, everybody. Brian Edwards. Touchdown. Conway.
Welcome back. Maybe we can make one of those calls for Whitmore Park right here. Town Sports Media. And hand it off to Galmore. It's to the left side. Got close to the first down. It's knocked out of bounds, and actually he was close to the line of scrimmage. And a flag in the backfield.
At some point, the referee has got away from the play. You're going to call out a holding around second and 60.
Yeah, you don't want to be making yourself part of the game. If it's not there at it, then why call it?
Yeah, no, 100%. Nobody likes a hero.
I don't know. Some people like heroes.
Yeah, sure.
Whitmore Park's looking for one right now. They're looking for 2 or 5.
They're getting the villains of the zebras.
That is a thankless job to be an official. And a lot of them are run off. They don't even do it anymore.
Probably our fault.
It's definitely probably my fault. It's my head coaching anymore. So, second down and probably the distance from here to Whitmore Park Middle School for the first down. That's with Miss Livingston. Big league. We'll come up here and talk to them.
Got a lot going on.
She got a lot going on, I promise you that. We'll talk about a legacy room down there. Hand off again. Elmore's getting outside. Good blocking, but breaks a tackle. And I tell you what, he's got a wall if he can get to the other side. He's to the 40 and brought down at the 35-yard line. And just fighting through tackles, blocking on the play was Riley Anderson, but that was all that young man there. That's a great effort by him. That was 1v11 right there.
Yeah, no, it's cutting through and shedding tackles, and again, because they show you how important this game is to those players.
It was third down. Little jet sweep to Hunter. And he's knocked out at the 30, so that's going to be fourth down. Whitmore Park with 3 timeouts. Conway Middle with 1. And what you don't want in one of these games is a blowout, and we're not getting that, so that's good.
And a very competitive game, and all the players want to win. So that goes for a good show on Tuesday night.
3:13 to go in this football game. It's 4th down, and I'd say 8. Got to get to the 23-yard line for a first down.
I'd be surprised if Coach Oklahoma calls timeout, try to get his people together and make sure they know everybody's on the same page. A little confused right now, but
play clock. It's got to be. It looks like Coach Benton uses his last timeout.
Timeout taken by Conway here.
Yeah, a good one. Don't want to take him with you. Let's take a short break. You're listening to the Tigers.
27-14 with 3:13 to go in the ball game.
I love it.
Furniture, computers, electronics, and more. Appliances, accessories too. Don't be credit, Evans makes it easy for you. Nobody beats Evans.
West Virginia.
Just like the Conway Tigers bring strategy and strength to the field, Goldfinch Financial Group brings a game plan to your financial future. From retirement planning to investments and insurance, their team is here to help you win with confidence every quarter of life. They're proud supporters of Conway Tiger football, proud to serve families and businesses across our community. Call Will and Sally today, where your goals are the game plan. Goldfinch Financial Group, strong, smart, Tiger tough.
Every day, Conway Medical Center Foundation is making a difference, funding life-saving technology, supporting patient care, and expanding access to health services across our community.
Here we go, play the game for Whitmore Park. He's looking, and big hit by Logan. This a big hit, and that stops what they wanted to do.
Yeah, he came around that corner and honestly,
Ahmad Hemingway in there. And he's got to be related to Kenny Hemingway to be a football player like that.
Yeah, no, for sure. And you got
Conway's going to take it over here, first and 10.
So, great hit there, great tackle, and again, can't ask for much more out of that defense there.
Yeah, Logan McClellan. And he's probably the only player in the field that can run with Diesel. Nobody that's more dangerous with the ball in his hands other than number 2 for Whitmore Park. A lot of respect for him. Going to be a scary duo for Conway High School in a couple of years. And he's talking about Jamon Galmore and Logan McClellan. Those are some names you're going to have to remember coming up with the Conway Tigers.
It's back to the line of scrimmage.
You hope whenever they get to that level and they're all on the same team.
About half the yard actually. Second down for Conway.
Guys that are, I don't know, you call them bad teammates because they're not playing, but and you have to realize that and you have to find another place to play. Or beat them out. Either one.
That's right. No transferring. No. Don't quit. Clock at 2:14. And Conway can just kind of run this thing out, but they fumble the football. Uh-oh. Whitmore Park has another chance.
And the scary part about that, too, is you're going to have a kickoff there and you got Whitmore Park 3 timeouts and Conway run. So.
Plenty of time. Take a shot right here. I'm looking for 5. I'm looking for 2. Jamon Galmore. They better put 2 guys on him.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how Cameron Smalls comes out here and comes back from that big hit and really brings this offense together and makes it play for them.
Yeah, I think I'd put Logan McClellan man-to-man on Jamon Galmore. That would be my play.
Yeah, I think he's got to find a way to get that guy the ball.
And you don't necessarily have to throw it deep downfield. We've seen Whitmore Park throw those short passes and just cut it back and makes a move. And far left is Dalen Hunter. Watch out for him. But Jamon Galmore is in the backfield. They're kind of trying to figure out what's going on. Plenty of time. 2:08. So the referees are getting position and we're getting ready to play ball. Clock runs. There we go, gonna throw it up. As a man, what a beautiful ball. And what a hit. He kind of stopped running a little bit. That was Amir Jackson. And, it's tough when you run down there and you see, he's got to speed up. But that ball right there was thrown well, tight spiral, by that quarterback, Cameron Smalls.
Yeah, no, for sure. And again, you gotta hope he keeps his composure here and makes a play here. This is a huge drive. I mean, you have to score here. If you don't score here, then obviously the game's over.
You know what I do like about these middle school games? Nobody leaves. Like when there's 2 minutes left, they don't leave. They sit here and they watch. Some of the Tiger fans need to take notes.
They got to take them home. Can't drive.
That's right. That's right. 2 minutes to play. The city championship. Woodlawn Park trails 27-14. I've seen weirder things happen. There we go. We're going up to the other side. And Hunter's just going to get out of bounds. We're at a 4-yard gain. Maybe trick him, kind of get him going one way, and got another way with that counter.
Yeah, when you see them last drive there too, that big run they both off, they didn't have those penalties and they were at the spot of the ball there and it's a touchdown. So their running game has been very effective and their passing game. So again, keep going on the toes and just keep pushing the ball forward.
3rd down and 7. Amir Jackson, all by himself to the right. Down the field. Tosses it over the middle. Caught by Rue. Short of the first down. Another flag on the play. And that was good command and presence by quarterback Cameron Smalls to not panic and just toss it to Rue, who gets you closer to the first down, but it's not going to matter.
No, it's not going to matter. And it's going to start here as soon as they put the ball down. But something that any quarterback Cameron Smalls would say is, hey, man, do that till you get out of bounds. Run back with another field. We're kind of pressing on time here. So, again, comes with time, comes with playing the game more and being coached up.
I just really think if they could score right here, you got the 3 timeouts. Yeah, you want an onside kick, but you can get the ball back really fast, like 6-7 seconds. You could have the ball with like a minute and 10.
Yeah, I mean,
but those are the best case scenarios of throwing out at you. So.
Yeah, no, it's a coin flip there. You gotta have a lot of confidence in your defense there. You're on first down and you're out of it. So
clock running at 1:43. Smalls looks on the field. As a man in the flats, incomplete. He looked for Jamon Galmore. He had a lot of coverage on him, but he could make moves. 4th down, he's got to do something. Do you just throw it up, or do you kind of navigate with it? You got to take a chance, right?
Yeah. We say this on Friday nights. I feel like the middle of the field is kind of open there, so maybe something over the middle and maybe see what you can do with the football there. Or, I mean, they've beaten them 1-on-1 a lot tonight, so maybe you press your luck and go that way.
The clock is stopped here, and this is where they're going to burn a timeout. I guess it's going to be the play of the game. This is the one where you got to get the first down, so you want to make sure everybody's on the same page. When you do it, let's take a short break.
Hey, it's Tony Zach with Benjamin Franklin Plumbing, Conway's punctual plumber. Our plumbing pros are standing by ready to help with any of your plumbing needs. Have a clog, need hot water, slow drains, dripping faucets. Did I mention clogged drains? We're ready to help. Call the pros today at 843-213-6611 or book online. Benjamin Franklin Plumbing. We'll be right over. And go Tigers! Hey, it's Tony Zach with Mr. Sparky, Conway's on-time electrician. We've been proudly servicing our community for the last 15 years, and we're available 24/7 for your electrical needs. We show up on time and ready to work, so no job is too big or small. Call us at 843-213-6610 or book online at MrSparkyGS.com. Mr. Sparky, we'll be right over. Go Tigers!
Welcome back. Biggest play of the game for Woodlawn Park and Conway Middle. Mr. Sparky's the man. Cantley. That might have been one of my favorite guys I coached. Was Cantley Zach. Graduate of the Citadel. Throws it up. Has the man wide open. In and out of the hands. And that was intended for Amir Jackson. And that, I don't see a flag. Is probably going to do it. It's on the middle. All they got to do is down the football.
Conway takes over. First and
We
10.
got 2 timeouts left, but it's not going to be enough, I don't believe. Let's see if they burn the timeouts. You hadn't seen a lot of that. You hadn't seen a lot of that.
Yeah, but you know it is internal there, and when everybody Snapchat stories saying Conway champs and all that, so.
Yeah, again, that's where I wish there was just one team. Or a 1A and a 1B. I have 2 teams, but we call them Conway. Like when I played, it was a 9th grade team. They didn't have middle school football. So you had all your 9th graders come in, and then you play JV, then varsity. But there's too much money in it. Look at the gate here. I don't understand how you can stop doing it. 27-14. Low snap. I don't know. 74 is coming. 74 is coming hot.
I'm trying to keep it.
And I like it. That might be my favorite player of the game, Sean Wilson. And there's offensive players that did well. Diesel Smith for Conway Middle, Jamon Galmore, Dalen Hunter for Woodmore Park. But I really am impressed with Sean Wilson. Give him some workout, and Tigers will be okay in a few years.
Yeah, no, he's definitely a guy to keep your eye on there, especially for playing on Saturdays coming up. So see how he develops and see how he goes through practice and see how the coaches coach him up.
It's like Brody Edenfield comes in. Let's get everybody some reps here. And these guys are young. They have to probably be told not to come in hot because they tried to hit 74 there and he pushed him off. And now they're getting a little chippy because 50 for Conway Middle kind of, said something to Sean Wilson. And I'd be the one I would talk to.
Yeah.
So they use a timeout, and that was a good timeout because they can actually get the football back.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But I mean, I think the clock management by Conway Middle was a little. You probably should have ran a play and not down to twice.
Yeah.
Maybe ran around a little bit. But
here's to see. We got number 2 here. Sorry to cut you off here.
Yeah.
He's just not going back to the huddle. He's just hanging out.
Yeah, and you don't want a scene here, especially with Conway kids all together. All it takes is one thing now. But they all play sports together. They're all at the Sports and Fitness Center on Saturdays playing basketball, hanging out. It's fun to compete against your friends, but you want to win too. You want to beat your friend. So they're gonna run a play here just to get some of the time off the clock because it's 3rd down and 20.
Yeah, we're on the heels.
They're gonna hand it to Zaire Williams. And Williams is gonna get outside. There's a lot of subs in there. He's gonna outrun a lot of these kids to the 40. Cuts it up, doesn't go out of bounds. Running over players. Wow. And the one that was talking to the Conway Middle bench kind of got trucked a little bit. He got hit, and they're laughing. And they're smiling, and Coach Autry saying good play. So a 1st down. Wow, they gave him the 1st down. And he's still talking. I don't know why. They're on the same team. Jamon Galmore is probably one of the stud players for Conway in a couple years, and Coach was talking to him. And he's just pointing at the guys that are running. So we're all on one team. As the friend says, one love. We're all together. All right? We don't need to get in there and do too much. Well, final score here in the backyard is Conway Middle 27, Whittemore Park 14, and the game started out with an onside kick, and the Tigers or the Conway Middle took advantage.
Yeah, no, I mean, you definitely take advantage of those possessions, and Conway Middle kind of stole one there, so definitely got them going on the right foot there, built some confidence, and let them going, and they kind of just ran with it there. But tip the cap to Whittemore Park, playing a great game, and kind of showing a versatile offense there, and allowing Conway Middle to get out there and compete with them.
Yeah, and then Whittemore Park came back. It was looking like it was going to be a blowout, but Whittemore Park came back and did good by giving it to their playmakers, Jamon Galmore, and they threw a dart pass, Cameron Smalls, to Dale Hunter.
Yeah, no, that's something that you don't see very often at that age, being able to throw a ball like that. So, again, a lot of stuff to look forward to in the future here when you combine both these schools and make them one team. So, a lot of athletes here and a lot of potential.
Very well said. Well, hey, we'll be back next Thursday. Actually, this Thursday coming up, where the Conway JV team will play Socastee here. And, of course, Friday night on 100.3, the game will have the Tigers and the Socastee Braves for the playoffs. It's going to be a big one, a big week here for Conway Tiger football. We'll see you Thursday. You've been listening to Conway Tiger football on 100.3 the game and Rivertown Sports Media.
for all the Tiger fans around the world.